I will not be able to acknowledge the or cursing in the box. Yes, and no nudity. Yeah, that's a given. But I mean, you can send me a DM if you need to. DMs are open always. It's in my bio. Just anyways, guys, without further ado, can we please have some hearts in the chat? Can we run some hearts in the chat? I want to see this thing rolling with some hearts. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Everybody give it up for Ace Marsh. Heart rate, y'all. Heart rate in the house.
All right, Groovy. So this show's all about hearing some crazy thing that you've been through. You've been on it before. Hopefully you've brought us some new story, but maybe not. And if not, we're totally okay with it. But please take the stage. This floor is yours.
Okay, a crazy story. Did I happen to share my my tequila story? I hope not.
Tequila story? I don't think so. No, I don't think I've heard that one.
Everybody's got a tequila story.
Oh yeah.
Everyone has a tequila story.
You don't want to hear mine. Trust me, you do not want to hear mine.
So I'm gonna have to give my tequila story because that's the first thing that just popped in my head. And I'm sorry I keep rubbing my eye. I've got something in it besides an eyeball and a finger, and it's really bothering me. So anyway, you guys, I have a crazy tequila story and a crazy travel story. So how much time do I have, Ace? Because I have two great stories to share.
You've got, well, I'm going to have you back on the show too when we're officially in the next couple weeks featured. But you can have about 7 to 10 minutes right now.
All right, well, let's see. I'll probably tell both of them maybe.
Take 10 minutes.
Don't
rush. You can go overboard. Don't stress.
Okay, here we go. So here's the tequila story, you guys. I used to be a waitress. Oh, actually, at this time, I was only a hostess at a restaurant in Hawaii by the name of Keoki's Paradise. It's on the south shore of the island of Kauai, where I used to surf. I surfed for 14 years in Hawaii. And I got the job, so it was pretty much shortly after I moved to Hawaii, because I landed that job before I left my vacation so that when I returned, I would have work. I was in the restaurant working one night. When I got off my shift, everyone gets a pauhana. A pauhana is when you get to have a free drink after work. So I was having my pauhana.
My kind of bar.
Yeah, and of course, when I'm having a pauhana, everyone on the South Shore is there at the bar. It's a small island. There's only 56,000 people there. So everybody on the south side is at the same place pretty much. So it's a great place to go, and everyone was there. So all of a sudden, the Harley gang comes in. And this is a classy restaurant bar. Very, very nice, top of the line. But all of a sudden, all Kuapuna is the Harley gang. They pull up, they come in for their drink at the bar. And I saw a friend of mine, and I said, "Hey, are you packing anyone?" And he said, "No." I said, "Can I ride with you guys?" It was Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, my tequila story is on the perfect day. So anyway, he says he's not packing anybody, so I get to ride with Craig to the next location. Oh, so I put my backpack from work underneath the hostess stand, and I jump on the back of a Harley to join all the rest of the Harleys and go for a ride to the next bar and have a drink. Well, we get to the next bar. It's not just a drink. For some reason in Hawaii, we break rules.
Ooh,
and
I like breaking rules.
We're passing around tequila bottles at a bar. So we have our own tequila bottles, and we're passing them around. So everyone's just walking by each other, handing bottles. Everyone's doing shots constantly. I don't think I'd ever really had tequila before.
Oh no!
Wish I could still say that, but I ended up getting a little loopy. By the end of the night, I didn't want my friend to know where I lived. I was all paranoid, like I don't want this guy to know where I live. You know what I mean? So, and I knew him. He's a friend of mine, which is just silly, but that was drunk thinking. So I had him drop me off at the local grocery store at 3 a.m, which is closed because it closes at 11 p.m. So I decided, okay, well, now I have to walk home. So I go and I walk home and I get my bicycle. No. I forgot after I had him drop me off that my bicycle was at work, which is 3.5 miles away. No, I had my bicycle at home. I did have my bicycle at home because I had to bike downhill 3.5 miles to get to my restaurant to get my backpack that I left in the restaurant. So I get on my bicycle at 3 a.m. I ride 3.5 miles down the hill to the beach to go to the restaurant and get my backpack. I get to the restaurant and I realize, hello, it's 3 a.m. It's closed. So I have to break into my own restaurant so I can get my backpack because I was drunk and I needed my backpack so bad that night for some reason. So what I do is
you don't own this restaurant. You just work there.
I just worked. I was a hostess. That was it.
You're breaking into this restaurant that you just worked
For
at.
my backpack. It probably had nothing in it but like a beanie or something, you know? Maybe keys or something. I don't even know. I don't remember what it was in it. So I remember I could sneak in through the bushes. There are these bushes. There's like a little stream and these bushes. You can climb into the restaurant through that way. So I ended up sneaking into the bushes, going into the restaurant. They probably have cameras and stuff, I'm sure. So I'm like, stupid. But I go into the hostess stand and I get my backpack. I'm happy now. I sneak back out of the restaurant, get on my bicycle, and I realize I left my surfboard in Gabe's backyard. So at 3:30 in the morning, I now have my backpack and a bicycle, and I'm drunk off my butt. By the way, it took me both lanes. In Hawaii, there's only one lane each way on this island. There's not two lanes going the same direction, just one each direction. There's only like 2 stoplights on the whole island at this time. So when I went to the restaurant, I took up both lanes on my bicycle. Luckily, not a single car was out. Not
You were just
one.
going back. You were swerving on the bike.
Oh, it needed both lanes to stay up on my bicycle. So anyway, I get my backpack and I'm like, my surfboard. So I bike to my friend's house and he has an 8-foot gate. So I have to climb an 8-foot fence to get my surfboard out of his backyard at 3:30 in the morning because I'm really gonna go surfing at 3:30 in the morning.
You're like a pure. You're like. This sounds like you're going to jail at the end of this. I don't know. There's got to be some jail time, Hawaii jail time here or something.
So anyway, I climb his fence. Luckily, he didn't have any dogs. And I get my 8-foot surfboard. Now I got to get an 8-foot surfboard over an 8-foot fence. So I managed that somehow looped with the backpack and a bike. Now I've got a big 8-foot surfboard on a bicycle. What am I thinking? But I managed. I get on my bicycle with my backpack carrying an 8-foot surfboard.
So where are you going? Where are you going at this point?
There's no way I'm gonna be able to go uphill for 3.5 miles. Right? I went downhill to get to my stuff. There's no way I could go a surfboard, bicycle, drunk, 3.5 miles uphill. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to go to the beach. So I swerve all using both lanes with an 8-foot surfboard and a backpack on a bicycle at probably 4 in the morning at this point to the beach. I get to the beach and I'm like, where am I gonna sleep? So I decide I'm gonna push my bike all the way through the sand to the back of the beach where there's a tree, and I'll tie my bike up to the tree. So, and then what I do is I get to the tree. It was not easy pushing a bike with a surfboard to a tree, the back of the beach through the sand. And this is looped, you guys. This is after way too much tequila.
So this is this is all because of the tequila. Tequila made you do this.
This is the tequila. This is a tequila story. This is why we don't need to ever touch tequila ever again. So I end up getting to this tree, tying my bike up, and I'm like, how am I going to sleep? I don't have a bed. So I take my surfboard out of my board bag. I climb into my waxy surfboard bag, which is all covered in wax inside and everything. I climb into it. I close it up. I left a little opening, the opening for my nose and my mouth to stick out, and I went to sleep. Probably 5 in the morning at this point.
In the backpack?
My whole body was in the bag. I climbed into my surfboard bag.
I'm dead. That's crazy. I mean,
I wake up at like 10:45 in the morning, and I open the opening and I look, and there's tourists walking down the beach collecting shells, and the whole world is functioning. I'm just hung over. I'm like, what is happening to me? I didn't know what to do, so I pushed my bike with my surfboard and my backpack back to the grassy area. And I pass back out again. So by the time I wake up, I have no clue what it is. The entire world is surfing. Everyone is now busted groovy, which I went by the name of Kayla back then. And everybody knew that Kayla was wasted. And I never got invited to go on a tequila sunrise again.
So like everything worked out.
The good news is I did not go to jail.
Well, I mean, it sounded like you were kind of in your own jail throughout this whole experience. You were in tequila jail, but yeah. I mean, that's a wicked story. Definitely haven't heard a tequila story on here yet, so that's a first, and I appreciate you sharing that. That was fun. It got my heart racing because it reminds me of all those drunken times I had when I was a kid, a teenager. Sorry, I should say. But you know, just getting into trouble, doing stupid things, and looking back at the next, like a couple years later, going, what the heck was I thinking? Like, I was dumb.
3.5 miles at 3 in the morning, wasted. And I'm going to be able to get uphill.
For nothing, though. For no reason.
For no reason. Why not wait till the next
day? On the beach. He got bagged on the beach, guys. It's crazy. Anyways, Groovy, that's Groovy's Beach. That's Top Badge Groovy's Beach. This is Heart Rate with your host, Ace Marsh, every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. Please, please, please hit everyone with a favorite in the comments. Hit my 2 featured guests. Kitty's coming up next. Top Badge Kitty Commander. This is Top Badge Groovy. Hit her with a favorite. Hit me with a favorite. Hit my awesome admins with a favorite. We have Emoji J, Beard Raider, and Dream Maker in the building. They should be read in the chat. So please, if you guys want to be on the show, contact them. Yes, Groovy?
Jesus for president 2024. It's our only hope, y'all. It's our only hope.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that. We're going to leave it. But anyways, I like it. Hey.
So Kitty can come in now?
Yes, you can jump out. Kitty,
Thank
please request
you.
the box. Guys, we're going to have you back, though, Groovy, in about 15 minutes. So please stay there and just request the box again. But you got quite a bit of time on your own. I'll give you a heads up. Guys, can we run the hearts up in the chat? Can we run the hearts up in the chat for Top Badge Kitty Commander, please? And thank you. Let's go. Run the hearts. Let's go, Robin. I see you. I see you all. Y'all having fun today. Run those hearts up. I appreciate everyone being here. Guys, I cannot acknowledge the comments, the gifts, or people entering the chat, but I do see you. I'm watching the whole time, and I recognize you, and I thank you all for being here. Guys, this is Top Badge Kitty Commander, and I don't know if y'all don't know her. Y'all missing out.
Hi, Ace.
Hi, Kitty. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How's your day today?
It's fantastic. I slept in till like an hour right before my show. Got up, had a coffee, a little bit, whatever, and we're ready to go. So
Yeah.
getting pumped up for the fave party tonight that I run. I know you guys are switching yours. So anyways, guys, this is Top Badge Kitty Commander. This is Heart Rate at 4 p.m. Eastern every Friday. Thank you for being here. Kitty, tell us about yourself, who you are, why you're here, what you're doing, blah, 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 your whole life story. Go.
Okay, my life story is complicated, but we'll start at the beginning when I was born. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, that was like a bad joke. Okay, I'm Kitty Commander. I have a featured show Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is called Meow and Me. Meow means make each one wanted. It is a featured pet show here on the app. It is all pets, whether snakes, cats, dogs, turtles, whatever it is that you have that you're willing to share with others. I also have an animal challenge coming up this month where we're all going to dress up as our favorite animal and why. That's what's up. I do love to see whose favorite animal is what. And then we have the Fives Battle Royale called Meow the Force. And it is May 3rd, 4th, and 5th of coming up. If you're interested in doing a Fives only Battle Royale, the final battle, though, if you go to the 5th, there is a 2K and less snipe in the last 10 seconds of that battle. So that's what I got going on right now on here on the app, and fave parties on Wednesdays and now Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just a little stuff, just some stuff. Okay, that's me. Okay, now I'm going to tell you a story.
I'm excited because, I've been trying to get Kitty over here on the show for some time now, so she's finally here.
It's a story.
All right, what's your story about?
Okay, so my story starts with my love of fast cars. Okay,
I thought there were a bunch of bumblebees coming out at me right there for a second. You just freaked me out.
No, it's a story about.
Those are definitely people making that noise. Those are not cars. Come on.
That's not I thought it sounded like a bad fast car.
There you go.
Is this one better?
That one's better.
Okay, well, sorry. Okay. Okay, so this is my story when I got in trouble for driving my car. Oops, sorry. Driving my car too fast.
So you're breaking the law.
Yes. This is Lawbreaker Kitty.
This is her old
days. I got in trouble by the law, Kitty. I got several tickets, Kitty. This is the story of a girl and her love of her fast car.
First of all, what kind of car was this?
Now here's the thing. It was a little geostorm. If you know what a geostorm is, they're little, but it was modified. Okay, it was a modified geostorm with nitrous in it. Okay, so I think that's something that needs to be said. It was modified.
So you got
Okay.
nitro put in your car when you were young.
I did. Geostorms were not very heavy cars, but they could really scoot. And I took a governor out of my car and I modified it and had nitrous put in it. And I liked to do street racing back then. I was really into street racing. And I had my dad had a big business and it had a big shop to put, you can put your car in there, you could do whatever you wanted with it respectfully, because he had all the tools and stuff. So I grew up around three older brothers and an older sister, but my sister wasn't so much into that, but my brothers were, and I definitely liked fast things that vroom around. So that's a little story about.
Okay, how much horsepower did this car have? I'm just curious before we get moving here.
I mean, it really didn't have horsepower so much, like it didn't have a 350 or a 450 or something like that. It was modified. So it just had,
It just had the nitro, so it was a slow, tiny car until you push the button and then you would just take off.
basically, yeah, like it could go, like the top speed of the car was 150. Okay, respectfully. Like it remembering that this is a geostorm and without completely like taking out the inner casing underneath the hood and there's no way to drop a 350 into a geostorm or something like that where you could do it. It was silver. Yeah. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna tell you about this story.
I love cars too, so that's why I wanted to know.
That's a top speed, respectfully. That's a respectable speed for that car. It was, yeah. Anyways, that's moving forward. That's not the story that I wanted to share with you. This is the story. Now, I was into street racing, and back in the day, we didn't have cell phones, okay? We had something called CBs. Okay. And I don't know if people know what a CB is, so I'm going to explain real quickly what it is. It's like a radio with an antenna that you put on your car. Okay. And you would click a button on your radio set essentially, and you would talk back and forth to people on a channel that you picked with each other. Okay. And it was called a CB. Yeah. Uh-huh. Some people might have different words for whatever. It doesn't really matter. Lugs. Okay, so moving forward on the car story. Okay, so we had a CB channel, and one of the things we would have is different names. My name was the Great Pickle Nose. Okay, my CB handle was Great Pickle Nose. Meow. Okay, it wasn't Kitty back then, and I like to go out real late at night with my group of friends who also had different modded vehicles, and we weren't fast and furious, okay, respectfully. We were country and bumpkin, all right? And we had CBs in our vehicles, and we'd like to race through community streets.
Tell me that you were the people that were going by in the back, outside the window with the baseball bats hitting the nail boxes.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I have done that. I'm not gonna lie. But it was more crazy than anything. But we weren't doing that in the community respectfully. Okay, that was out in the country when we did that. Anyway, so but anyways, late at night we would go out and we would all have different people at different parts of a neighborhood, and we would pick a street that was like pretty dead, right? And we all would have a vehicle at a cross on that street, right? So like there'd be a vehicle on the one side and down on the other side and one on the other side. So any place that say somebody could pull in, right, would be flagged. Like somebody would be on the CB telling us like, click, click, someone's coming or whatever. So none of us got hurt or whatever.
Is that what the truckers use, the CB radios, right?
Yeah, I mean, they have the same thing nowadays too, that they think they do that with, like breaker 19. This is I'm a anyway, so I was in a street race with my friend, and I was flying down the road, and all of a sudden a cop, like, I don't know where the cop came from, I don't know what happened, but there was a cop, and I flew by him going 125 in a 25-mile-per-hour zone. And the cop I tried to outrace the cop because I didn't want to go to jail.
Did you end up in jail?
I did get arrested and taken in.
Okay, wait. Before you continue, we have to hear how this chase went. Like, give us the story of the chase.
Okay. So, like, I remembering it was kind of a residential neighborhood.
Right.
Like, yeah, he must have called in support because there were 3 cops that blocked the area off, and I just finally gave up and pulled over. So, and then I had to get out with my hands in the air and get down on the ground and put my hands on the ground as well because, whatever. And I was only 18,
Wait, tell me you
respectfully.
was this still Kitty at the time? Like, did you start meowing to the officer and tell
No,
him?
no, no. I was
Did
very
did you
much.
cry and eye flutter the officer? Or no?
No, I should have. But I didn't. I didn't. I was like, I was quiet the whole time because I remember my sister telling me, if you ever get in trouble, don't say anything.
Don't say anything.
So when he was asking me what were you doing or where you were going, I said, I would like to get a lawyer. That's what I did the whole time. I didn't say anything. And they were like, can we where's your license at? I was like, it's in the car. And then, of course, stupid me, I left my car door open, right? So that was a mistake. Never make that mistake. Anyways, so they got my stuff, whatever. They searched my vehicle. There was nothing else there for them to find, respectfully. It wasn't like I was doing anything other than driving really fast late at night. And I ended up getting, the story goes like this. I took like 15 different charges that they came up for me. There was like endangering the lives of others, reckless driving, no safety belt.
You didn't have your seatbelt on either.
I had a safety belt on, and they just put things there that weren't true either. They like added things onto it. Yeah, there were like, I can't even remember them all because it was so long
Did you
ago.
have your license? Did you have your license?
Yeah, I did have a license, thankfully.
And you owned the car?
But I couldn't find my insurance thing, even though I had insurance, they got me for, no insurance and all of this stuff, like there was a whole list. Escaping an officer or fleeing something, and like all this stuff, like
I mean,
all
you
of
kind
this.
of deserved it. You kind
It
of
was
deserved
a
it.
whole list. It was something like fleeing or evading. I don't know. But anyways, whatever. Anyways, I ended up having to go to court, and with a lawyer, obviously, that would be something that you would take with the lawyer. My lawyer, presented that I was a straight A student, that because I was at university, I had straight A's at university, that I worked full time, that I had never been in trouble with the law before, that I didn't even so much have as a speeding ticket before this time. He really pled to the judge, like, basically, like, this is a good girl, got caught up in a bad situation, and she really doesn't deserve to have these kind of charges on her record, and blah blah blah, you know what I mean? The judge, and then he was like, if you end up taking her license away, she won't have a way to go back and forth to work, and this is how she lives, and all of these things, like, he really did his job. And luckily for me, I had a really good lawyer and a judge who was also lenient. He put me on 2 years of driver basically probation. And he told me if I so much as got uh, rolling a stop sign, running around, anything, any charge at all, like no safety belt, didn't matter. If I got any charge at all of the charges would be back on, and I did have to pay all of the fines. So I had to pay all the fines, and I was on basically like driver's license probation for 2 years. I was able to keep my license, but with those terms and conditions.
I'm
And
so
so
shocked that they let you keep your license.
yeah, they did. It was, I mean, I had a really good lawyer. And it was my first offense. It wasn't like I had a background that was criminally focused in any way. I was a straight A student. I did work full time. Like there were things there that, I also back then was actually driving a church bus for my dad to pick up kids to take to church on Sundays.
What in the heck? You got a wild life. We find out more and more about Kitty every day, but
Because my dad was also a children's pastor part-time.
oh,
So I got my hand slapped real hard, okay? But the good news is I kept it really clean. I kind of got out of street racing after that, respectfully, and moved into a different direction in my life. But I will say this, it was like a real defining moment to me that I really loved fast things and going fast, but there was, even still, like there was a limit, and I needed to obey the limits that were around me, right? So it was a good learning experience. I'm thankful that the judge didn't, decide to like keep any kind of charges on me or something like that, because I did straighten myself up and not, do that again. So like kudos to the judge. I mean, the tickets though, the fines on that, you want to know how much it was?
probably like 50 grand.
It was $35,870.
No doubt. I have no doubt. I might have got a little bit of trouble when I was younger, so I know how those things add up. Wow. Well, you know what? Did you learn your lesson?
It was a lot. It was a lot.
Did you learn your lesson? I think you did.
Yeah, that's it. I did.
Well-
And in my heart, let me tell you, that was a harsh racer, multiple incidents, like in court heart racing and on the ground heart racing.
So you went from being a street racer, car racer, to a stream racer.
Yeah, now I'm just
And dream
racing
racer.
around streams doing streamer drive-bys instead,
That's it. Okay, perfect. I mean, hey, it's a great change. Went from illegal to legal, so this is perfect. Guys, this is Top Badge Kitty Commander. You're here with your boy Ace Marsh. This is Heart Rate every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can we run up some hearts in the chat while we're waiting? Can I please get Top Badge, not Kitty, this is Kitty. Top Badge Groovy Beach to request the box, and my random guest who knows he's coming in the box, can you please request as well? Today we're going to do something a little different than normal, guys. Normally I would choose a random person from the top 3 gifters that's in the crowd and then have you guys join and for this part of the show. This part of the show is a scenario-based portion. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have all 3 in the box, which you guys are going to find out who my third random guest is in momentarily. But it is also a fellow Top Badge. He's wanted to join his lady Top Badges and come and beat you guys. So I just wanted to let you know. Well, none other than Top Badge.
Yes, no chance. No chance.
I just gotta say one thing though, Kitty, that was kind of hot. Like you being a criminal is like.
I know, evading the police.
I didn't know.
Hey, Kitty, I gotta know how long did it take you to pay that $35,000 off? That's a lot of money back then.
I know. I only made $2.48 an hour back then.
You still owe them. Maybe there's a warrant for your arrest right now.
No, my dad paid it off.
That's why she changed her name to Kitty Commander. That's her legal name, guys. That's her government. That is her government now.
My dad paid it off.
Oh my
I
goodness.
love it. Well, I'm glad you weren't driving down the road when I was bicycling.
Yeah, right. Well, it
Um,
was late. It respectfully. That was one of the things too. The lawyer was like arguing about. It was like 1 a.m. in the morning.
I love it. I love it. Okay, well, before we can have a whole conversation. I just want to do a quick introduction to Vinny Vin here because he hasn't had a chance to introduce himself. Guys, this is Top Badge Vinny Vin. We are here on our Top Badge episode edition of Heart Rate with your boy Ace Marsh every Friday 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This show is officially getting featured, so just keep an eye out for it, and you'll see it on the For You page and a banner and everything in the near future. Shout out to all you guys that are in the chat. Shout out to all the gifters. I'm just going to quickly go through the top 3, which we have Perfect Storm, Jane, and Jay Carr. Thank you guys for being at the top leaderboard there. Gifts are not necessary, but they're always appreciated, guys. And shout out to all of you for being here and just supporting the show every week. Vinny Vin, who are you? Tell us the whole story.
There's a beginning, middle, and end.
Okay.
Give it
Right
all
now,
to
we're in
us.
the middle.
You choose, man. It's your intro.
Hi, I'm Vinny, and yeah, I live in Jersey. I don't fist pump. I don't have the Guido hairstyle. Clearly, you can tell I'm bald. Yeah, fist pump. And I'm kind of new to these meet me streets around here. So if you see me, say hi. I don't bite. I nibble. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and one more thing is I might be going up against this guy Ace in this fives battle that's coming up.
Well, it's not just
So-
us. Not just us.
For all y'all, if you want, I'll load your accounts up. Just DM me privately. I'll help you out. All fives matter. It's about 5K per round. So you let me know.
That's
And,
crazy coming from a whole top badge at like 70 million diamonds, and he's asking for this kind of support is crazy. Make sure y'all put it on his
I'm
top.
just trying
if
to
we
spread
end
the
up
wealth around. You know what I mean? Like I'm just doing some things.
against-
But yeah, you can catch me after this show is over. I'll be DJing. I don't know what I'm going to be playing just yet. That's still up in the air, but it'll still be a good time. And yeah, so I'm ready for whatever is about to happen. So let's do this, whatever this is.
Okay, so I've come up with a different scenario today. Well, let me just tell everyone what we're getting into here. So, guys, this is the scenario-based portion of Heart Rate. Basically, what we do is I give you guys a real life scenario situation, or one that's made up that sounds like it's real. Okay, but basically, what you guys have to do is give the best answer. Now, it doesn't mean that it's the right answer. It just means the best answer that the crowd, the chat, is going to vote on. So you want to win them over, whether it's you're going to act like you're funny, you're going to act serious, you're going to be exaggerated, you name it. You choose which way that you want to go with this, but it's up to you. Okay? Please be respectful with your answers because some people get a little wild and outrageous with it. But I'm going to give you a scenario that's actually coming from the app because seeing how you're all our top badges, I'm on my journey for a top badge. I'm going to give you guys a scenario and you have to answer how you would. So this is putting you on the spot a bit, okay? Because now we're talking about the things that we're on here every day doing. But let's say that you have been on here for a year or longer, which all of us have, okay? So you're on here for a year or longer. You've been nothing but an exceptional streamer, worked your way up to being a top badge like all 3 of you have, and all of a sudden you find out that your account is being removed because someone has gone to the admins and complained about some very disturbing stuff they found out about you, but they made it all up, completely are mastermind this whole thing just to get you removed from the app, and the app is now officially removing you from the app and taking away your top badge. What do you do to this person that has done it to you?
Oh, my cats are going wild.
Oh, what is that?
That's what I had this morning for breakfast, and I'm still full and fat from. That's some pork, by the way. It's
I
pork.
thought it was dentures.
Oh, dentures. Oh, no, don't show us your dentures. We don't want to see that. Okay, so Kitty, you're up first. Kitty's number 1, guys.
Okay, so here's what I would do. To the person,
To the person. This isn't about this. This is personal. This is personal, okay?
I mean, we're gonna give you the meet me response.
You can give it, you know, this is, you don't have to. Like, it's not technically featured right now, so you're good.
Ah!
But it's still being recorded. There'll
It's
be a
still being
receipt.
recorded, so yeah, don't watch it.
I'll give you the answer. I would find out what their real names are, and I would go to the police, and I would hire a lawyer, and I would go after them. I would sue their A's off.
Okay. All right. So she's going down the road of taking them out financially and getting this thing dealt with. She's going professional and proper. All right, Groovy, what's your answer?
How I would go.
Well,
I've
I
been
was
informed.
I was thinking about it in all seriousness. So I'm going to give a 100% honest answer.
Okay.
The first thing I would do would probably be cry my head off like a mad woman. If anybody knows me, they know I cry sometimes. I've cried a few times. I think we've all cried on the stream once or twice. We've fallen asleep on the stream, we eat on the stream, and we've cried on the stream. But nonetheless, I would probably be so upset that I would cry and cry and cry, and I would feel somewhat hopeless. And I wouldn't think that I was able to access a lawyer. So I would probably just truly try to tap into the power of God and weep and ask for healing in my heart to stop weeping because it would probably be so painful since we've invested over $300,000 in the account. And I would do the very best I could to find a place in my heart to forgive that person and hope that God gets them back for me.
Okay. So you go on the power of believing route. Okay.
Supernatural realm, man. Supernatural power is stronger than anything else humans have to offer.
The karma route. Yeah. Okay. I like it. So we got Kitty going the professional route. We got Groovy going the karma and energy route. And we got Vinny, and I feel like Vinny's gonna. I don't know. I'm excited for this answer.
So let me get this straight. I lose my account because of some ridiculous reason.
Because of someone that personally went and made up, they fraudulently made fraudulent stuff, documents, everything, and put this entire attack together against you. Went to the admins and got your top badge removed, and then you got your account deleted, and you lost everything that you've ever done.
All right. Well, being that I'm close to getting my own gift, my ass is claiming fraud. Sorry for all y'all I've been gifting. I'm calling you. I will reach out to you privately. I'll see how far behind you're going to go back because I'll come back and get you out of negative. But I am claiming fraud on the last 6 months, and that will probably pay my mortgage off. So I'm just going to put that out there. So, yeah, I'm claiming fraud.
I could have bought a mansion with what I invested in this account.
I just want to let everyone know here that Vinny is not stating that he is doing this. This is all
No.
This is a show. This is a talk show where we get into fun-based scenarios. So none of this is what they're actually doing. Okay, guys.
I'm this close to my own gift. I'm not trying.
I'll be honest with you. I would pull up on that mother.
Ooh, Vinny's up there
boom.
then.
So that's me.
Yeah,
But anyways,
they're starting to make it now. I sent in all the info.
Oh, I can't wait to see it, Vinny.
I'm excited for that too. All right, guys.
It's making me want to swipe some more to get there quicker, but you know.
We're all gonna get there one day. Vinny's almost there though. He's already got his gift being made. So.
I'm
Guys,
getting really close to my pink ring. I'm excited about that.
I'm about to be 95.
Wow.
Kitty's Kitty's got 3 level 100 and somethings that you don't even know about.
But can we still take a moment that Kitty, you have a crazy dark side that's very hot. So I might have to slide in your DMs after this. Hopefully nobody don't mind. I'm just gonna little one here.
I think she's single. We can start a dating show later on.
Hey, wait. Remember, I did break into my office. I broke into the restaurant. Me and Kitty could team up.
Oh, there we go. Double
Kitty
trouble.
could team up. She could be the getaway driver, and I could be the burglar.
Right? I am real good with a car still.
You already got a
Stick
stick shift.
I prefer a manual, yeah.
That's what I have. I've got a 6-speed. Hey, Kitty, I've got a 6-speed manual.
Oh, I could do that.
It's fun. It's fast. It's furious.
I will.
I'll be watching from this.
Okay, let's stay on point here, guys. This is
my
heart
favorite
rate.
words.
This is heart rate with Ace
Fast
Marsh.
car.
This is our top badge edition. I'm cutting them off here. This is our top badge edition with our 3 amazing top badges. We have number 1 is Kitty in the Hood, which is top badge Kitty Commander. We have top badge Groovy's Beach and top badge Vinny Vin in the building. I'm Ace. We're going for top badge over here. So, Make sure you come around, stick around, vote Ace for top badge in the rundown, put it out there. You know what I mean? You vote for a race. I think we're going to race soon too. Other than that, guys, this is our show. We need you guys right now to vote on whose answer you thought was the best. So we have the professional Kitty, we have Groovy's Beach, which she went the spiritual way, and we have Vinny Vin, who I kind of want to say is like he said he went, I'm taking
Self-help. He
matters.
went the self-help way.
He's going, I'm taking matters in my own hand. F y'all, we making our money back. Let's go.
Yeah. We getting paid today.
So, okay, guys, right now, 1 for Kitty, 2 for Groovy, 3 for Vinny. Let's go. Who's got the best answer?
Forgive. Supernatural. Let God get him back, y'all. Let God get him back.
All right, I see a 1. Oh, I see a 2. Oh, I see a 3. Okay. 3.
Oh, Vinny, taking it by a mile, landslide.
Oh, no.
Oh, the forgiveness.
Wow.
Yay. Let God get him back, right? Let God get him back, you guys. Put it 2 for let God get him.
I got a tie
Vengeance
between.
is mine.
I need
You're
a tie
gonna
right
burn
now.
in
The next
hell.
2 or 3. Who's got the next 2 or 3 here? Who's got the
God
next 2 or
says,
3?
vengeance is mine. I will repay thee.
Dream, you're allowed to vote. Dream, you're allowed to vote. You're the breaker, tiebreaker right now, my admin.
Right?
Dream, who's got the best answer? Dream.
Dream.
We need one more 2 out there. One more 2.
Dream. She's trying to vote, I think.
She
Okay,
might be counting.
all right.
Trying
I'm
to
gonna.
figure out where the
Oh, what? You can't vote 1.
How are you gonna tell her who to vote for?
Crazy.
Oh,
It's a 3-way tie. I love it. We all
All right.
deserve a win.
All right. Well, anyways, guys, this show is changing for the future. Actually, I will be taking away the random guest portion, and we will be, just to save the kind of featured portion when we are featured, to have a chance of having someone bad come in the box. So what we're going to do is be having 3 members on the show every single time, but it'll just be the same portion, and we'll still run the scenario based. I just won't be bringing a random through the crowd, just for everyone that is coming in the future. So there'll be an extra spot each week to be on my show, guys. So please reach out to my admins and start filling up your weeks if you want to get on the show. These 2 others have featured shows as well. They're going to talk about momentarily. We have Vinny Vin as well, guys. This is Heart Rate with Ace Marsh every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a fave party to Vinny. Okay, bye, Vinny. He doesn't want to plug himself. That's fine. We have
Pop goes the weasel all around.
Vinny's back. Vinny's back in 10 minutes anyways. We have a fave party that I do every Friday, guys. It's from 5 p.m. with Top Badge Vinny Vin that starts off first. And then we have 3 other DJs that follow him, 2-hour periods each time. It's the longest fave party on the app every Friday night from 5 p.m. till 1 a.m. in the morning. So make sure y'all pull up, jump in, jump out, jump around the app and get your faves on. You're welcome in the box, and you are welcome to bring your pussycats. Other than that,
She looks like hers, huh?
they actually look similar. Other than that, guys, these are my 2 featured guests, Kitty and Groovy. They're going to tell you about themselves right now, and then I'll share a little bit of news, and then we're going to wrap it up and get some live music going and get this party started for Friday night. Let's go. Kitty, who are you? What do you got coming up? No, we know who you are. Sorry. What do you have coming up? What's your plugs? Give her.
I mean, I'm always looking for pet owners to be on my show on Monday nights at 9. If you've got any kind of pet, be on my show. Come by, come talk about your pet. You do need to schedule in advance, so you just hit me up on Instagram. If you don't want to be on the show and you just want to submit your pet to be the pet of the week, I have a pet of the week each week too. And this is my cat, Binka. I have 2 cats. You all guys all hear about Chuck Norris a lot, but this is Binka. And Binka is also a rescue pet that I rescued at 5 weeks old. So Binka acts more like a baby than an actual cat. He's super loving and stuff. So, but in terms of what I got going on, that's a big thing I've got going on. Animal Challenge, April 27th. Meow the Force battles, May 3rd through the 5th. Faves parties, Wednesdays and Sundays at 4 p.m. And I've been doing some shows here lately. You know what? The best place to do is to follow my Instagram if you want to be plugged into any content that I'm doing. Or if I never charge to be part of any content that I put together. So if you want to be getting involved on the app, if you're a new streamer here, you want to get involved in the app, all you got to do is reach out to, to something that I've got going on, and I'm happy. And if I don't know the answer, I'll connect you to somebody who does.
Mhm.
I'll connect you to the right people. So that part.
That part. Thanks,
That
Katie.
part.
Yeah.
All right, Katie. What do you got coming up?
Okay, well, I'm a little nervous. Actually, I'm not a little nervous. I'm really nervous. I haven't done an auction in like 6 months. So I'm doing an auction this Sunday at 6 Eastern. I'll be in an auction at 6 o'clock Eastern. I'm really nervous about it. So you guys please show up. And if you have nothing to gift, show up and put the word joy with any heart of your choice. Put a capital J and then any one of the hearts, whatever reminds you of, symbolizes you. There's so many heart emojis. So put a heart emoji and then a capital Y. J, heart, Y. It stands for joy, but it really stands for Jesus loves you. So anyway, I'm excited about the auction, but I'm very, very nervous. So please show up, you guys. Even if you just want to put your hearts out there, your joy out there, I would appreciate that. That'll make me real happy to see friends showing up. So I don't mind a donut as long as my friends are pulling up. That's what matters.
What time is that, Groovy?
It's at 6 o'clock Sunday night. Sunday, 6 o'clock Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern. So I mean that, you guys. If you don't have even if you don't have a rose to drop, I don't care. I really just want to see those joys out there. I want to see how many people's hearts they pick, what hearts they pick, and so that would just be really fun. So please do that, just to drop your joy. And then my featured game show is every Friday night. That's at midnight. So it's really Saturday morning at 12 a.m. I always say Friday night, midnight. It's easier to remember. So if you guys want to play, it's a blast. It is really, really fun. We play charades, we play true or false, and we do a scavenger hunt. So we have 4 contestants in the box at one time when we play all these games. It's just a really good time, a lot of laughter, a lot of fun. Just like Ace's show, we had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well as we did. So yeah, pull up, you guys, come play. It's tonight at midnight. So come watch. If you want to play on it, you can hit up my admin or myself. Beard Raider, her Instagram is _beard_Raider. Beard Raider, type it in the comments real quick too, please. And then you can hit her up as well if you want to be on this show, Ace Marsh's show. And then you can also hit me up on Instagram to find out what I'm doing, where I'm going, and what trouble I'm causing. By hitting me up on Insta, and my name is Groovy's Beach. So on Instagram, it's Groovy's Beach, but no apostrophe and no space. Just Groovy's Beach straight across the line. And with that,
All right, guys. Well, that concludes everything from our featured guests. These 2 amazing female top badges, examples of where you should be chasing to be as a top streamer if that's your avenue that you're going on the app. I'll tell you guys a little bit about what I've got going on. I've got some exciting news. I'm pretty sure everyone that's common to knowing who I am or comes around often knows that I am chasing my top badge. I've applied for my top badge. So that's exciting. So, obviously we've got weeklies that we got to hit, and we got a lot of, not requirements, but a lot of energy that I'm going to be putting into chasing that goal, guys, because I got to make myself seen and look like I'm more, willing and deserving of that badge than someone else, because there's a lot of people applying every day. So please support the movement of Ace for Top Badge. It's all about positive energy in my stream and good vibes. I'm here for everyone, and everyone's welcome. So other than that, every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I run a streaming 101 open networking class. It's just a drop in, drop out, come in, ask a question, hang out. Welcome to Box Up. It's simply an open question and answer hour to learn about streaming, learn about the platform, how to move, how to grow, how to become a streamer, you name it. It's for more of a rookie streamers to come in and get questions answered and have knowledge about the app. Every Thursday, that's every Thursday. Every Friday, I obviously have my show, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Heart Rate, which is officially featured in the next couple of weeks. So that's exciting. So please continue to look out for that, because our viewership's definitely going to be going up. Which is exciting. It'll be a good place to come get your favorites, meet a lot of streamers. And if you'd like to be on the show, please contact and favorite my 3 admins, Dreammaker, Emoji J, and Beard Raider. And also please favorite myself. My name is Ace Marsh, guys. I have a name change right now. So if you're new here, I am Ace Marsh. We have Top Badge Kitty, Commander, and Top Badge Groovy's Beach here. Please hit them with a favorite and check their shows out. Last but not least, I do have an auction tomorrow. my auction. I don't even remember what time it's at right now, but it's on my IG. Everything's on my IG as well. I will be putting it in my name tomorrow, so you'll see it. I think it's later in the evening, so please come hang out. It's Top Badge Summers auction, Dress to Impress. I will be in a nice get up with a suit and tie, maybe no tie, but you know, suit and dress
We're
shirt.
doing onesies.
Oh yeah, nice. Well, I'm gonna be doing a fedora and a suit, but anyways,
Woo!
last thing I have to say, I'm very excited and honored that Top Badge Missy, she's number 3 in the world, pushing number 2, has invited me to partake in the app-wide Live Fest Royale battle games. So I will be in the biggest battle royale coming up on the app during that time, which is pretty huge because I'll be going up against some of the top people in the world. And I am definitely not the top. But we're going to win it because it's a 5s battle to start, guys. So if we can get through the first couple of rounds with everyone pulling up, numbers and quantity of people there for the first bit, we can take this, guys. So please pull up for your boy. Even if you can't shoot anything, a 5, every 5 counts. But if you can't, spam my emojis. Come hang out and watch the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's next month. Other than that, guys, whoever's recording, can you please wrap it up? I don't care if it's 3 minutes early. It ain't featured yet. Wrap it up so I can start swearing and smoking and doing my thing. That's Heart Rate every Friday, 4 p.m., guys. We're now starting a fade party in 2 minutes. We have Top Badge Vinny Vin coming in to start spinning on the decks. You are welcome to box up during my fade party. My fade party is ran a little different than others. You're welcome to box up, hang out in the box. We get the DJs to put their volume level enough so we can still talk, but party to the music.